Now I will discuss about the formation of alkane. This is only possible due to the reaction of carboxylic group. At first, I will discuss about the first method of preparation of alkane from carboxylic acid. That is your complete reduction of carboxylic acid. Complete reduction of carboxylic acid. When a carboxylic acid, take the example that is your acetic acid. When acetic acid is subjected to reduction with HI in the presence of red phosphorus, then an alkane is formed. Let me explain which alkane is formed here. This is your rock. When HI and red phosphorus are reacted with each other, nascent hydrogen is formed. This nascent hydrogen is given first here. Now I will break this bond and give two hydrogen here. Then what will happen? This is your acetaldehyde is formed. Next again I will break the pi bond here and give two hydrogen. Then what happens? CH3 bond OH has. Next is your H bond is your alcohol is formed. Again I will give two nascent hydrogen here and I will break this bond and give two hydrogen. Then what happens? When water molecule is formed, then the product is your CH3 bond CH3 plus that is your byproduct is your water. This is said to be complete reduction. If the acetic acid undergoes partial reduction, then alcohol is formed. But if the alcohol again further undergoes reduction, then alkane is formed. So we can write here that is your ethane. The name of this molecule is said to be ethane, and the name of this molecule is said to be acetic acid, and the byproduct is your water. Then here we need generally 6 nascent hydrogen. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and next is your 5, 6. So we need your 6 hydrogen for complete reduction. That means we generally need 6 HI. So we can write here 6 HI. When 6 HI undergoes decomposition, that it gives 6 nascent hydrogen and 6 iodine atom, and the 6 iodine atom combine with each other to form 3 iodine molecule. So we can write another byproduct is 3I2. Then what will be the statement for this reaction? When acetic acid undergoes reduction with HI in the presence of red phosphorus, then ethane is formed. Take another method of preparation for the formation of alkane, that is your decarboxylation of salt of carboxylic acid. Decarboxylation of salt of carboxylic acid. It is popularly known as Dumas method, or you can also think about one type of decarboxylation reaction. Here salt of carboxylic acid is taken and it is subjected to reaction with soda lime. Soda means your sodium hydroxide and lime means your calcium oxide. So the carboxylic acid must be react with the sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide. Here calcium oxide acts as a catalyst. Now I will take an carboxylic acid. Suppose I will take acetic acid. This is your acetic acid. but we need a salt of carboxylic acid. From acetic acid, when I will remove hydrogen atom and add sodium atom, then we get sodium acetate. The name of this compound is sodium acetate, or it is also called sodium salt of acetic acid. Sodium salt of acetic acid. This is an example of salt of carboxylic acid. Now, the sodium acetate is subjected to react with the sodium hydroxide, and as a result, decarboxylation takes place and gives an alkane. Let me explain which alkane is formed here. This is your sodium acetate. When it is reacted with the sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide, then sodium carbonate is formed. This is your sodium carbonate. That is the byproduct is your Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, and the rest is this is the alkyl group. Sorry, this portion. This is your alkyl group, and it reacts with hydrogen, gives that is your CH4. So the product is your CH4 plus Na2CO3. Again, when sodium acetate undergoes reaction with sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide, then sodium carbonate is formed. This is your sodium carbonate Na2CO3. The rest hydrogen combined with the methyl group, that is this methane. This is said to be sodium acetate, and this is said to be methane. Then what will be the statement for this reaction? When sodium acetate undergoes reaction with sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide, then methane is formed. Similarly, take another example: C6H5 CONA plus sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide, then we get an product. And what is the product? This is your sodium carbonate, that is your Na2CO3. The rest is your C6H5 combined with the hydrogen gives C6H6, that is your said to be benzene. That is your said to be benzene. The name of this compound is your sodium benzoate. Then what will be the statement? When sodium benzoate undergoes reaction with the sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide, then benzene is formed. This is all about the Dumas method. In many cases, there is a question will be asked in the exam: how can you prepare ethane from carboxylic acid by Dumas method. Actually, for Dumas method, we need a salt of carboxylic acid. But here carboxylic acid is given. For the formation of ethane, generally we need sodium propionate or any salt related to the propanoic acid. That is maybe sodium propionate, potassium propionate, as your choice. That means we need suppose CH3CH2 CONA. When it is subjected to reaction with the NaOH in the presence of CaO, then sodium carbonate is formed as a byproduct, and the remaining that is your ethane. Another is your byproduct is Na2CO3. Generally, in this reaction, there is a loss of carbon. In the reactant, there are 3 carbon is present, but in the product, there are 2 carbon is present. So it is one type of degradation reaction. Generally, this type of reaction is used in the descending type of conversion. So it is highly important in the point of view of conversion, which is also important in the exam. Our aim to convert the carboxylic acid to ethane. But here we need the salt of carboxylic acid. So there are an extra step for this case. At first, propanoic acid is taken, CH3CH2COS. This is your carboxylic acid. Your question is given carboxylic acid to ethane by Dumas method. So this is your propanoic acid. At first, it is subjected to reaction with the sodium hydroxide. Then sodium propanate, that is your CH3CH2CONA is formed, and this sodium propanate subjected to reaction with the soda lime NaOH and CaO. Then Na2CO3 is formed as the byproduct, Na2CO3, and the rest is your CH3CH3, that is your ethane is formed. You will face two type of question. One is formation of alkane from carboxylic acid. Another is formation of alkane from sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Remember an important point regarding about the Dumas method. Suppose I will take sodium formate and it is subjected to reaction with the sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide. Then what is the trick? At first I will remove the Na2CO3, but here there is no methyl group is present. So such type of reaction cannot be possible for the preparation of alkane by the Dumas method. That means except salt of formic acid, we can take any type of salt of carboxylic acid for the preparation of alkane by Dumas method. Now I will discuss about the another method, that is your Coles electrolysis. Coles electrolysis. In this method, the salt of carboxylic acid is taken. Suppose take sodium acetate CH3CONA, and it is subjected to electrolysis. Then alkane is formed. Then how it is possible? Let me explain with a rock leaf. For the electrolysis, it is bound to dissolve the salt with water. This is your water molecule. At first, what happens? The sodium acetate undergoes dissociation, gives acetate ion plus Na plus, and water molecule undergoes dissociation, gives H plus and OH minus. There are two anions formed. One is your acetate ion, another is your OH minus. There are two cations formed. One is your H plus, another is your Na plus. The cation goes to the cathode, the anion goes to the anode. The cation goes to the cathode for reduction, the anion goes to the anode for oxidation. At anode, what will happen? The acetate ion CH3Ca minus, CH3CO minus, 2CH3CO minus undergoes oxidation, gives CH3 bond CH3 plus CO2 and 2 electron. There are 2 CO2 will be formed. Then the 2 electron goes to the cathode for the reduction purpose. At cathode we can write there are 2 cations present. One is H plus, another is Na plus. If you think about the reactivity of H plus ion is more as compared to Na plus. So H plus ion come nearer to the cathode and gain 2 electron undergoes reduction, gives a hydrogen molecule. The remaining is your Na plus and another is your OH minus. So the remaining Na plus OH minus combined with each other gives a sodium hydroxide. Then what will be the product? At first I will think about the main product, that is your CH3 bond CH3. So we can write here CH3 bond CH3. The byproducts are sodium hydroxide, another is your carbon dioxide, and another is your hydrogen. So we can write CO SiO2 plus H2 plus NaOH. This is your said to be sodium salt of carboxylic acid, and this is your said to be ethane. Then what will be the statement for this reaction? When sodium salt of carboxylic acid undergoes electrolysis, then ethane is formed. There are three methods for the preparation of alkane from carboxylic acid. One is your complete reduction of carboxylic acid by hydrogen iodide in the presence of red phosphorus. Second is your Dumas method. Third is your Coles electrolysis. That is all about the preparation of alkane from carboxylic acid. Now I will discuss about the partial reduction of carboxylic acid for the formation of alcohol. For alcohol formation. For this reaction, generally, suppose we take acetic acid. This is your acetic acid. We take the reducing agent like lithium aluminum hydride. Next is your copper chromide. Next is your acids. Some acids we can also take for the reduction purpose of acetic acid, and acetic acid undergoes partial reduction and alcohol is formed. Suppose I want to take lithium aluminum hydride LiAlX4. It is a very good reducing agent. It supplies a sufficient amount of the nascent hydrogen to reduce the carboxylic acid. This is your acetic acid. Such type of reaction generally occur due to the reaction of bond OH group, that is said to be partial reduction. Here bond OH undergoes a reduction. At first I will give like this H. It gives C, that is your CH3 bond C double bond O bond H, that is your one aldehyde. Again I want to break this pi bond and give two hydrogen. It gives a CH3 bond CH2 bond OH, that is your ethyl alcohol. So we can write here CH3 bond CH2 bond OH. There is a loss of water molecule takes place here, so we can write a byproduct, that is H2O. Here 4 nascent hydrogens are used. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can write 4 nascent hydrogen. This is the symbol of nascent hydrogen. This is the symbol of nascent hydrogen. This is your said to be acetic acid. This is your said to be ethanol. Then what will be the statement for this reaction? When acetic acid undergoes reduction by lithium aluminum hydride, then ethanol is formed. Next, I will discuss about the decomposition of salt of carboxylic acid. Decomposition of salt of carboxylic acid. This is already done in the aldate ketone chapter. In this case, salt of carboxylic acid is taken and it is subjected to dry distillation. At first, I will take calcium formate. This is said to be calcium formate. When calcium formate undergoes dry distillation, then calcium carbonate is formed, as the byproduct. This is your said to be calcium carbonate, and the rest part is your H bond C double bond O bond H, that is your said to be formaldehyde. What is the statement for this reaction? When calcium formate undergoes dry distillation, then formaldehyde is formed. Next I will take calcium acetate. This is your said to be calcium acetate. When calcium acetate is subjected to dry distillation, then calcium carbonate is formed as byproduct. This is your calcium carbonate, and the rest is your CH3 bond C double bond O bond CH3. The name of this compound is said to be acetone. For this reaction, the statement is when calcium acetate undergoes dry distillation, then acetone is formed. When a mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate is subjected to dry distillation, then what happens? Let me discuss. CH3 bond C double bond O bond C. This is your calcium acetate. When a mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate subjected to dry distillation, then two molecules of calcium carbonate is formed. This is your two molecules of calcium carbonate, and the remaining is your two molecules of acetaldehyde. That is your the name of this compound is said to be acetaldehyde. Then what will be the statement for this reaction? When a mixture of calcium formate and calcium acetate subjected to dry distillation, then acetaldehyde is formed. This is all about the decomposition of salt of carboxylic acid. Now I will discuss about the action of chlorine with the carboxylic acid. So we can write action with the chlorine. This reaction is popularly known as HBZ reaction. H means hell, B means Bollard, Z means Zelinsky. This reaction is generally takes place due to the alkyl group present in the carboxylic acid. This type of reaction generally takes place in the carboxylic acid which contain alpha hydrogen. Suppose take carboxylic acid which contain alpha hydrogen. This is your acetic acid. This is your said to be alpha carbon with respect to this group. Here three alpha hydrogen are present. 1, 2, 3. Now it is subjected to reaction with the chlorine in the presence of red phosphorus. Then what happens? At first, mono alpha halo derivative of carboxylic acid is formed. That is your H bond C H bond Cl. That is your COH. We can apply the trick like this. There is a loss of minus HCl molecule. Again, this monosubstituted again react with the chlorine in the presence of red phosphorus. Again, one molecule of HCl is removed like this, and second chlorine atom is attached to form disubstituted. This is the product. Again, we can react the disubstituted with the another chlorine molecule in the presence of red phosphorus. Then the third alpha hydrogen can be also removed as HCl. The third alpha hydrogen react with the one chlorine atom to form HCl molecule. Here also we can write minus HCl, and a tri-substituted product is formed. This is said to be dichloroacetic acid. This is said to be trichloroacetic acid, and this is said to be monochloroacetic acid. We can write a statement for this reaction. When an acid having alpha hydrogen is subjected to reaction with the chlorine in the presence of red phosphorus, then the alpha hydrogen are replaced by the chlorine atom to form different type of substituted products. We can also react the acetic acid with the bromine, and we get bromo substituted product, that is also bromine here. We can write monobromoacetic acid here. Again we give here bromine, and we remove as the byproduct is HBr. Here we also remove HBr. Next step also I will give here also bromine. Here also bromine. You can write here bromine. Next is your bromine. This is your dibromoacetic acid. Here we remove minus HBr. Again we react with the bromine molecule to form tri-substituted. This is also done in the presence of red phosphorus. The name of this compound is your tribromoacetic acid. Acetic acid react with the bromine in the presence of red phosphorus. There is a loss of one HBr molecule and form monobromoacetic acid. Then monobromoacetic acid again react with the bromine in the presence of red phosphorus from dibromoacetic acid by the loss of one HBr molecule. Again dibromoacetic acid react with the HBr in the presence of red phosphorus from form tribromoacetic acid. There is a loss of one HBr molecule. This is all about your HVZ reaction.